In this short video I'll show you how to set up a Google form. Before you can set up a Google form, you first of all need a Google account. It may be that you already have your own Google account. If you don't, we have already set you a Google account up through school. All you do is on Frog, click on the button that says Smart Pass. That will take you to a website where you can then click on Google Docs, and that will take you to your school Google Docs account. Now, the first thing you need to do is go to Google Drive or Google Docs, sometimes it's called either. When you're in there, this is where you make or store Google documents. So to create a Google form, you click on the Create button, choose Form, and you're then ready to start setting up your form. I normally just stick with the default, but you can explore the various different themes if you want to. You can give your form a title, and then you can start adding your questions in. Hopefully you can think of some better questions than I can off the top of my head. If you want to put in some like hints or tips or something, you can use the help desk here. And you can then choose the question type. Do you want it to be text, which is just short text, paragraph text, which gives you a longer section that you can type in, multiple choice, where you can choose from one answer given, check boxes where you can tick a number of different answers given, or there's a whole host of other responses you can have. You can obviously explore those at your leisure. What you can then do is, let's just say you pick multiple choice, you put your your answers down here. You can also, if you want, include an other section there, so if someone wants to choose a response that isn't on the multiple choice list, they can add their own. Now at the bottom there's a tick to say required question. If this is a question that you want to enforce that people answer before they can submit the form, tick that box. If it's an optional answer, you don't need to tick that box. Once you're happy with the question, click done. You can then add further questions by using this drop down arrow here to choose more responses there. I'll just put something quick in just for the sake of recording this. Once you've got your different questions, if you want to move them around and change the order, you can just drag and drop. If you want to edit a question, hit the edit button. Delete it, there's a delete button, and if you want to duplicate it so you can change it slightly, you can use the duplicate button. When you're happy with your form, there's a few different ways that you can share it with people. Easiest way to do it, I think, is by clicking on View Live Form. This is what your form will look like, so you can check that it looks okay, and then just copy that web address at the top, and then you can email that web address out or make a hyperlink to it that other people can then click on. They will then be taken to this form. There are a couple of other ways as well. You can use the send form button to send the form, and you can also use the same button at the bottom here. Whichever way you do it, it all does the same thing anyway. And I'll record a separate video to show you how to view results of a form.